Money talks and bullshit walks. Leo signs. I'm seeing that with the Six of Pentacles and Two of Swords. That's money. Six of Pentacles talks. So however much somebody's paying you or you're paying them, it could be vice versa, is however much energy you're gonna put into a situation. So for example, you're done kind of going above and beyond in your job unless they pay you overtime or unless you get a bonus check. You're gonna either you're gonna put in as much energy, Ace of Wands, as they pay you, Six of Pentacles, but no more than that with the Nine of Wands reversed here. Okay, so that's where you're coming from. That's the vibe for this week for you guys, for whatever reason. So let's see if we can get any more information from the Oracle cards. Oh, actually, before I get to the Oracle cards, looking at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands, man, and then the King of Wands. Holy crap, we got all three of the court card wands except for the Knight. This is basically valuing the work that you do. You know how much work you do and the quality of your work, and you know how much it's worth, how much it should be worth, and you're like done, putting in more energy than you're getting paid for in whatever situation. I'm guessing this is probably relating more to your job, but in whatever situation, because the Six of Pentacles also can have to do just with, it could have to do with thankfulness in some other, like gratitude too. So the way somebody can pay you back is through gratitude or appreciation or noticing or saying something. If you're not getting that, you're like, you know what? You're also not going to put in the effort in that way. All right, so let's pull the Oracle cards like I was saying. Anything else for Leo? Oh, that was fast. Anything else for Leo? Okay, so interesting. Now we have your card, Leo, coming out as the first card. Could be that your job has some sort of showmanship aspects to it, and that's why this is coming out. So, like if you're a waiter or a waitress, you have to be very personable. You have to have that showman, that salesman, that showman. You got to kind of sell the product. That's Leo. And it's basically like saying like you should be compensated when you do a good job. It's almost like you should be getting a good tip or a good bonus for the work that you put in and how personable you are, how friendly you are. All those things are like Leo characteristics. So with Leo and Sagittarius, it's like really setting a high standard for your compensation, for your job, or for what you do. That's just what this is. And then Honey here is like people really like you. You're well liked. You do a good job. You do a good job, and people recognize that because you probably get compliments and stuff on your job with Honey. People look at you with fondness at your place of work or whatever this applies. That you get looked at by others with fondness. So yeah, you should set a high bar for how you're compensated. All right, so that's kind of the scene. Let's pull some advice and see what you guys should be doing, how you guys can be handling this maybe a little bit better, or just whatever comes out for advice. Let's see. Any advice for... Wow, okay, so this is getting really interesting now because we got the Hanged Man, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. This is your boss. This is the person who's in charge of compensating you. Okay, so they're the person who's actually paying out, and they're the person you basically have to convince that your job is worthwhile. Now, they're in kind of like it's like they're far removed. They don't see the work that you do, or they would rather not. They would rather not see the work that you do, and they would rather be like in their lofty tower, the Queen of Pentacles, because it's easier for them to not have to worry about, what other people are doing. They just seem like a bad boss. You got a bad boss here, and you're actually going to have to appeal to this person directly. Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups is being like, I want a raise, right to their face. You're going to have to say this to this person because this person is making a point to not notice all the work that other people are doing because it works in their favor. They can then, sit more comfortably in their high lofty tower if they've convinced themselves that everything's fine and everything's going smoothly, right? But no, you're gonna have to speak up. You're gonna have to ask for the raise, essentially is what this is saying. Now you will get the raise. On the bottom, we have the Eight of Wands. And in fact, it'll happen very quickly because like we just said before, you do good work. So all you need to do is speak up and you'll get that raise, but this person will never come forward. Your boss will never come forward and offer you the raise, no matter how much you do or you show. You actually will have to literally put it right in front of their eyes, in their face with the Page of Cups here. Let's pull Oracle cards. Anything else for advice for Leo? Oof. Okay, so continuing on the message from the tarot cards, the Oracle cards are saying, what you're saying to this other person is you don't see what I do. You don't see everything that I do. So the eye reversed is not seeing. The volcano is kind of how you're coming across. You're kind of emoting, okay? You are emoting to this person to get your point across. And then with the knight here, that's all the work that you do, that you've been doing over the long term, because on the bottom we have Capricorn here also. Now, one of the things that you have to say is, I want more money. So the bread here is resources. I need more money, actually, is what you're gonna say, because the bread is more of a necessity than even like an extra luxury or anything. So what you're saying is, because I do all these extra things, I should be compensated better. It's kind of obvious, but like I said, you are gonna have to emote. You're gonna have to emote. You're gonna have to tell this person, you don't see the things that I do. Here's what I do, and then you have to show them with the torch. You have to. You're gonna have to kind of like put it in. Like I said, you're gonna have to put it in their face, very visibly, very much in their face, so that they'll see it, acknowledge it, and then compensate you accordingly. Okay, Leos, I think that's gonna be a reading. Thank you guys for being here. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to follow the channel, and I will see you guys next time.